on the mirror from the open window breeze. I can hear the soft rustle of the neighborhood oak trees. The old steam radiator is making a gentle clicking sound as the golden morning sun starts to paint the wooden ground. I am folding your old denim jacket to put it back in the box, along with the mismatched pairs of your winter wool socks. The laundry has been down in the basement utility room, and the kitchen corner smells like the lavender soap bloom. I'm sitting on the countertop watching the water boil, no longer feeling the weight of the daily emotional toil. I used to think that the silence would swallow me whole, leaving a massive black hole in the center of my soul. The steam is rising up from the ceramic porcelain mug, and I am sitting cross-legged on the faded woven rug. The tight knot in my chest is starting to completely unwind, leaving the worst of the memories far behind. It is a beautiful window phase that I am going through, learning how to live my life without depending on you. Listening to the velvet noise coming from the busy street, finding a brand new rhythm for my own two cold feet. The grass is clear and the morning light is pouring inside. I have nothing left that I am trying to desperately hide. The neighbors are talking out on the fire escape line, and their voices sound sweet and completely normal and fine. I'm watering the small green ferns on the windowsill, watching the white clouds move past the top of the hill. The city's moving along at its usual weekend pace, and I am finding my own comfort inside this tiny space. The steam is rising up from the ceramic porcelain mug, and I am sitting cross-legged on the faded woven rug. The tight knot in my chest is starting to completely unwind, leaving the worst of the memories far behind. It is a beautiful window phase that I am going through, learning how to live my life without depending on you. Listening to the velvet noise coming from the busy street, finding a brand new rhythm for my own two cold feet. The glass is clear and the morning light is pouring inside. I have nothing left that I am trying to desperately hide. The clock keeps ticking, but the pressure is totally gone. I'm looking forward to the arrival of every new dawn. The walls aren't closing in, they're keeping me safe and warm, giving me a peaceful place after the end of the storm. It is a beautiful window phase that I am going through, learning how to live my life without depending on you. Listening to the velvet noise coming from the busy street, finding a brand new rhythm for my own two cold feet. The glass is clear and the morning light is pouring inside. I have nothing left that I am trying to desperately hide. Window phases keeping me real calm today. Velvet noises chasing all the bad dreams away. shop. I shut the engine down with a sudden turn, watching how the clouds in the valley burn. The viewpoint telescope has a weathered face, standing like a statue in a lonely place. A forest ranger walks by his green truck, too busy with his routine to care about luck. I walk to the edge of the rocky slope, looking at the depth with a different hope. My joints feel loose after all the hours spent, but the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The motor is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line, forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave a scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. The sun finally breaks through the eastern peak, casting long beams on the canyon unique. I can feel the warmth on my woolen sleeve, giving me a reason to finally believe that the destination doesn't matter anymore. But the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The motor is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line, forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave the scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. No more circling the identical neighborhood block. No more living by the ticking of an office clock. The road belongs to anyone who wants to explore. We are stepping straight through a wider door. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line, forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave the scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. The engine starts up with a steady clean purr, as the old restrictions turn into a blur. Just a wide horizon and a clear open lane, and a beautiful freedom that I can't sustain. The plastic hose leaks on the brick patio floor, while a delivery van stops at the corner store. I left the terracotta shorts drying on the crate, watching how the mist covers up the back gate. You were standing by the shelf in your linen shirt, looking like you might be done with the hurt. The sunroom air is warm from the glass pane as we listen to the passing beside the broom. We don't have to rush to the other room. The earth is too dry to pack around the roots, so we add some water with a careful shoot. The neighbor is repairing his wooden fence, adding a detail that makes perfect sense. A simple chore to reset the fragile tone after spending weeks feeling so alone. The moisture sinks down through the dark brown loam as the morning shadows leave our quiet home. I can feel the atmosphere changing in the space. Fill the clay bowl, drain the ivy vine. We are stepping out into the clean sunshine. We don't need a grand explanation to repair, just a simple moment in the open air. Let the old dust settle at the very base. We can find a rhythm in this quiet place. You took a small trowel and your hand finally relaxed. The internal pressure has officially collapsed. A delivery bike grumbles down the alley lane, leaving clear tracks through the puddle plain. We don't have to clear every single cloud. The moisture sinks down through the dark brown loam as the morning shadows leave our quiet home. I can feel the atmosphere changing in the space. Fill the clay bowl, train the ivy vine. We are stepping out into the clean sunshine. But we don't need a grand explanation to repair, just a simple moment in the open air. Let the old dust settle at the very base. We can find a rhythm in this quiet place. Ooh, we don't need to pack our boxes and depart. We can find a way to realign the heart right here where the lavender smells so sweet, with the warm flagstone under our bare. Fill the clay bowl, train the ivy vine. We are stepping out into the clean sunshine. We don't need a grand explanation to repair, just a simple moment in the open air. Let the old dust settle at the very base. We can find a rhythm in this quiet place. The radio plays an old acoustic tune, soft and low, as we watch the morning traffic start to flow. Just another ordinary day on the block, with the greenhouse door left unlocked.
The desert air clears the moisture from the glass as the highway climbs through the shale rich pass. I've been driving since the clock struck 3 a.m., passing through the limits of the canyon hem. The dashboard cluster has a steady blue light across the paper map that I used tonight. The odometer is hitting a brand new road, so I pull off the road where the poplars grow. A steel barrier stands above a rocky drop next to an the clouds and the basin burn. The viewpoint coin slot has a weathered face, standing like a monument in this lonely place. A maintenance worker sweeps the parking square, too busy with his routine to really care. I walk to the edge of the rocky slope, looking at the depth with a different hope. My limbs feel flexible after hours spent, but the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The engine is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the shale ridge, follow the gorge lane. We don't have to look at the internal pain. Drive along the border into the bright dawn now. The heavy pattern is completely gone now. Finding open territory, wide and clean, fading out the hardest winters we have seen. The sun finally breaks through the eastern wall, casting long beams where rock, country rock, soft rock call. I can feel the warmth on my denim sleeve, giving me a reason to finally believe that the destination doesn't matter anymore. But the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The engine is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the shale ridge, follow the gorge lane. We don't have to look at the internal pain. Drive along the border into the bright dawn now. The heavy pattern is completely gone now. Finding open territory, wide and clean, fading out the hardest winters we have seen. No more circling the identical city grid. No more hiding under what the routine did. The highway belongs to anyone who wants to move. We are stepping straight into a better groove. Stop at the shale ridge, follow the gorge lane. We don't have to look at the internal pain. Drive along the border into the bright dawn now. The heavy pattern is completely gone now. Finding open territory, wide and clean, fading out the hardest winters we have seen. The motor starts up with the steady clean hum as the old restrictions completely succumb. Just a wide horizon and a clear open track. We are moving forward and we aren't looking back. A brass nut rolls across the oily floor, stopping right against the sliding garage door. I spent 4 hours on the rear wheel hub, wiping down the spokes with a flannel scrub. The air in the shed is heavy with the scent of liquid lubricant and metal that got bent. I found an old reflector in a wooden crate, left behind before the season got so late. The plastic is scratched and the silvering is dead.
just a dull tint of industrial red. The air compressor kicks on with a loud vibration, mirroring the pattern of my long stagnation. I can hear the neighbors fixing up the fence, adding a routine that makes a lot of sense. You left your wire cutters on the workbench tray right before you took the train and headed far away. We haven't shared a project or a path in years, too busy sorting through these unaligned gears. The metallic powder settles on my denim sleeve, but the side latch drops with a sudden sharp snap, breaking through the tension of the indoor trap. Drop the brass nut, bring the spoke focus clear. We don't need a harbor this mechanical fear. Step out in the courtyard where the noonlight breaks. Forget about the ordinary system stakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. The crisp wind hits like a splash of cold spring, washing out the hum that the machines bring. I notice how the gravel feels under my shoe, looking at a perspective that is fresh and new. The traffic opens up to a steady loose pace, but the side latch drops with a sudden sharp snap, breaking through the tension of the indoor trap. Drop the brass nut, bring the spoke focus clear. We don't need a harbor this mechanical fear. Step out in the courtyard where the noonlight breaks. Forget about the ordinary system stakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. We don't have to weld every fractured steel frame. We don't have to carry an identical name. Let the wrenches rest on the iron pegboard. We are stepping far away from the cluttered horde. Drop the brass nut, bring the spoke focus clear. We don't need a harbor this mechanical fear. Step out in the courtyard where the noonlight breaks. Forget about the ordinary system stakes. Find a fresh line under the open blue sky. We are letting all the old schematics die. The sun illuminates the old cedar tree line, leaving a beautiful and sharp orange design. Just an open path stretching straight ahead, with a brand new story to follow instead.
The sprinkler valves are clicking on the dry neighborhood lawn. A melted cherry popsicle is dripping and almost gone. The bicycle chain is rusted from the sudden afternoon storm, and the heavy summer air feels incredibly thick and warm. We sat on the curb until the streetlights began to glow, watching the orange sunset moving incredibly steady and slow. The screen door slammed behind us at the old corner store. We left our muddy sneakers by the wooden kitchen floor. The radio was playing songs we didn't really know, but we kept the volume up just to let the rhythm flow. I used to think those endless days would never find an end, stuck in the beautiful circle of my very best friend. The heat wave is breaking as the evening stars appear, the distant sound of traffic getting suddenly real clear. I can feel the old tightness in my chest begin to melt, remembering the honest ways that we actually felt. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. The schoolyard fence is casting long shadows on the dirt. I am looking at the grass stains on the sleeve of my shirt. The pool is closed for winter and the gates are locked tight, but the moon is shining down with the beautiful silver light. I trace the carved initials on the bark of the willow tree, finding a strange comfort in the things that used to be. The heat wave is breaking as the evening stars appear, the distant sound of traffic getting suddenly real clear. I can feel the old tightness in my chest begin to melt, remembering the honest ways that we actually felt. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. No more holding on to the ghost of a teenage dream, no more drifting down an endless artificial stream. The season is changing, but the foundation remains strong, right where the old roots belong. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. The heat goes down and the air gets sweet, walking alone down the center of this street. A plastic bench is freezing cold against my denim jeans. I am staring at the schedule board filled with destination scenes. The Midnight Express is running 45 minutes behind, leaving too much empty space inside my overactive mind. The vending machine is buzzing in the corner of the hall. My shadow looks incredibly long against the tile wall. The conductor is calling out numbers for the westbound line, and the coffee from the metal cart tastes completely fine. I pulled my wool scarf tight to block the sudden platform draft, thinking about the letters that I mistakenly drafted. I used to think that leaving meant I was running away in fear, but the distance is making the whole picture look real clear. The engine is roaring and the iron wheels begin to turn, leaving behind the old bridges that I had to completely burn. I can feel the heavy pressure in my forehead start to drop as the train builds momentum and the doubts finally stop. I am entering a station phase where everything is clear, moving fast across the state line without a single fear. Along the iron track, the winter landscape looks so wide, reflecting the open space that I am feeling deep inside. You don't have to follow me to know where I am bound. I am finally finding my feet on the solid, steady ground. The early morning fog is lifting off the frozen country fields. I watch the sunrise reflecting on the metal window shields. The passenger next to me is reading a thick paperback book, giving the quiet scenery a long and appreciative look. The rhythmic clacking of the train is a comforting, steady song, telling me that I am moving right where I belong. The engine is roaring and the iron wheels begin to turn, leaving behind the old bridges that I had to completely burn. I can feel the heavy pressure in my forehead start to drop as the train builds momentum and the doubts finally stop. I am entering a station phase where everything is clear, moving fast across the state line without a single fear. Along the iron track, the winter landscape looks so wide, reflecting the open space that I am feeling deep inside. You don't have to follow me to know where I am bound. I am finally finding my feet on this solid, steady ground. No more waiting on the platform for a train that never shows. No more standing in the dark where the cold wind constantly blows. The destination doesn't matter as much as the steady stride of letting the rhythm take over the internal tide. I am entering a station phase where everything is clear, moving fast across the state line without a single fear. Along the iron track, the winter landscape looks so wide, reflecting the open space that I am feeling deep inside. You don't have to follow me to know where I am bound. I am finally finding my feet on this solid, steady ground. Station phase is keeping my mind incredibly calm tonight. The iron track is guiding me straight into the morning light.
The router shell holds a steady warm glow, casting green shadows on the floor below. I spent 4 hours on the webinar grid, trying to forget what the algorithm did. The sync bar stays at a 90% while the company reads a financial intent. My temples throb from the constant pixel glitch, stuck inside a meeting where the voices switch. The air in the bedroom feels heavy and flat, right where the shadow of the laptop sat. The status box updates with another bright red, reminding me of a text that I never read. I can see my posture in the dark glass screen, looking so twisted from the online machine. You left the conversation with a brief goodbye, saying you were finished with the internet lie, but the interface keeps buzzing on the chest, flooding my horizon with the false request. The pressure is rising in the copper cord, but my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the pixel glitch, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the signal break on the modern noise. We don't need a chase after synthetic joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the pixel glitch. The sudden stillness has a physical weight, stepping past the desk to the balcony gate. I can hear the rain on the ivy leaf, feeling the wonderful and sweet relief. The world is much larger when the grid is dead, but my thumb presses down on the power bar, cutting off the connection to the grid so far. Kill the pixel glitch, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the signal break on the modern noise. We don't need a chase after synthetic joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the pixel glitch. No more looking for an online rating score. No more spending hours on a virtual floor. Let the cloud networks fail, let the system close. We are finding where the actual clover grows. Kill the pixel glitch, let the system drop. We are standing up where the boundaries stop. Hit the signal break on the modern noise. We don't need a chase after synthetic joys. Find a quiet room in the evening shade. Forget about the profile that we pixel made. Kill the pixel made. The metal casing cools on the plastic stand as a peaceful silence fills the entire land. Just the dark screen reflecting the room, free from the weight of the digital doom.
passing through the border. borders of the county helm. The navigation screen has a steady green glow across the paper map that I used below. The odometer is hitting a brand new line, so I pull off the road at the canyon sign. A wooden railing stands above a rocky drop next to an old cabin and a tourist shop. I shut the engine down with a sudden turn, watching how the clouds in the valley burn. The viewpoint telescope has a weathered face, standing like a statue in a lonely place. A forest ranger walks by his green truck, too busy with his routine to care about luck. I walk to the edge of the rocky slope, looking at the depth with a different hope. My joints feel loose after all the hours spent, but the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The motor is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line. Forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave the scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. The sun finally breaks through eastern peak, casting long beams on the canyon. Unique, I can feel the warmth on my woolen sleeve, giving me a reason to finally believe that the destination doesn't matter anymore. But the horizon line is stretching out so grand, shaking off the worries that I couldn't stand. The motor is cooling under the open sky. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line. Forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave a scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. No more circling the identical neighborhood block. No more living by the ticking of an office clock. The road belongs to anyone who wants to explore. We are stepping straight through a wider door. Stop at the Stone Ridge, trace the valley line. Forget about the city with its narrow design. We are standing on the border of an open space. We don't have to hurry in the daily race. Leave the scenic view for the highway lane. There is a beautiful road that we can maintain. The engine starts up with a steady clean purr as the old restrictions turn into a blur. Just a wide horizon and a clear open lane, and a beautiful freedom that I can sustain.
The sprinkler valves are clicking on the dry neighborhood lawn. A melted cherry popsicle is dripping and almost gone. The bicycle chain is rusted from the sudden afternoon storm, and the heavy summer air was incredibly thick and warm. We sat on the curb until the streetlights began to glow, watching the orange sunset move incredibly steady and slow. The screen door slammed behind us at the old corner store. We left our muddy sneakers by the wooden kitchen floor. The radio was playing songs we didn't really know, but we kept the volume up just to let the rhythm flow. I used to think those endless days would never find an end, stuck in the beautiful circle of my very best friend. The heat wave is breaking as the evening stars appear, the distant sound of traffic getting suddenly real clear. I can feel the old tightness in my chest begin to melt, remembering the honest ways that we actually felt. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. The schoolyard fence is casting long shadows on the dirt. I am looking at the grass stains on the sleeve of my shirt. The pool is closed for winter and the gates are locked tight, but the moon is shining down with a beautiful silver light. I trace the carved initials on the bark of the willow tree, finding a strange comfort in the things that used to be. The heat wave is breaking as the evening stars appear, the distant sound of traffic getting suddenly real clear. I can feel the old tightness in my chest begin to melt, remembering the honest ways that we actually felt. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. No more holding on to the ghost of a teenage dream. No more drifting down an endless artificial stream. The season is changing, but the foundation remains strong, right where the old roots belong. Oh, the August melt is washing over the summer street, leaving a cooler pavement underneath our tired feet. Through the asphalt spark, the old memories look so bright, a perfect cinematic view in the middle of the night. We don't have to go back to the way it used to be, to know that the open road is keeping us completely free. The heat goes down and the air gets sweet, walking alone down the center of the street. The shift mark stays on the clipboard frame. The rows of numbers look smells like vinyl floor, making me wish that I was past the door. My eyes feel dry from the luminous trail. It's the longest winter that I've had to scale. The little fan hums on a loose metal mount, leaving me with nothing but a seconds count. The switch engine drops a heavy steel ramp, split in the silence of the switching camp. I can see the main track from the glass pane, wishing I was drifting on a different train. You left a message in the locker room space, saying you were finished with the corporate race. But my contract runs until the clock strikes 6, stuck inside a station that I cannot fix. The quiet routine is a heavy iron chain. Still I hear that horn cut through the strain. But the signal horn gives a short, sharp sound, erasing the boundaries that kept me bound. One clean breath and the whole place shakes, like a locked up door that finally breaks. Close the shift mark, find the rail release. We are turning around, let the pressure cease. Step through the gate where the tarmac gives way, feel the sudden movement of a brand new day. Leave the company locks behind the guardhouse door. We aren't checking these containers anymore. The padlock clicks as the manager leaves, stepping past the fence is where the willow weaves. The morning frost is melting on the iron track, but the world outside isn't turning back. My chest feels lighter with every block, like a worn out hinge coming loose from the dock. And I don't look twice when the whistle calls. I just let that old life hit the walls. But the signal horn gives a short, sharp sound, erasing the boundaries that kept me bound. One clean breath and the whole place shakes, like a locked up door that finally breaks. Close the shift mark, find the rail release. We are turning around, let the pressure cease. Step through the gate where the tarmac gives way, feel the sudden movement of a brand new day. Leave the company locks behind the guardhouse door. We aren't checking these containers anymore. No more sorting parcels that we never could keep. No more selling hours for a value so cheap. Let the terminal operate without our name. We starting up a completely different game. And if the yard lights fade in the rear view glow, I'll still know where the true line goes. Close the shift mark, find the rail release. We are turning around, let the pressure cease. Step through the gate where the tarmac gives way, feel the sudden movement of a brand new day. Leave the company locks behind the guardhouse door. We aren't checking these containers anymore. The sorting yard shrinks in the distance behind, as a beautiful stillness settles in my mind. Just a quiet road where the poplars grow tall, and a lovely feeling that I don't feel small. The shift file stays on the metal understand. The rows of figures look completely unplanned. I've been typing code since the midnight horn, watching the slow loader lift a crate of corn. The security booth smells like plastic floor, making me wish that I was past the door. My eyes feel dry from the LED screen. It's the longest cycle that I've ever seen. The little fan hums on a broken mount, leaving me with nothing but a second's count. The truck engine drops a heavy steel ramp, splitting the silence of the harbor camp. I can see the main road from the glass pane, wishing I was drifting on a different train. You left a message on the locker room board, saying you were finished with the corporate horde. But my contract runs until the clock strikes 6, stuck inside a station that I cannot fix. The quiet routine is a heavy weight, but the buzzer gives a blast that the work is done, and the steel fence catches the early sun. I close the shift file, drop the plastic key. We are walking straight out to the open sea. Lift the yard lever where the gravel ends. Forget about the schedules that the office sends. Find a clean release from the perimeter line. We are moving forward on our own design. Leaves, stepping past the tarmac where the engine weaves. The morning frost is melting on the iron track, but the world outside isn't turning back. My chest feels lighter with every block, but the buzzer gives a blast that the work is done, and the steel fence catches the early sun. Close the shift file, drop the plastic key. We are walking straight out to the open sea. Lift the yard lever where the gravel ends. Forget about the schedules that the office sends. Find a clean release from the perimeter line. We are moving forward on our own design. Own design. Own design. Own design. No more tracing shipments that we never own. No more spending winters in an industrial zone. Let the terminal operate without our care. We are reclaiming our portion of the air. Close the shift file, drop the plastic key. We are walking straight out to the open sea. Lift the yard lever where the gravel ends. Forget about the schedules that the office sends. Find a clean release from the perimeter line. We are moving forward on our own design. Own design. Own design. Own design. The transit depot shrinks in the distance behind, as a beautiful stillness settles in my mind. Just a quiet pier where the tugboats stay, and the lovely feeling of a brand new day.